Hey planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Today I am doing an October mid-month budget check-in. PD says hello, happy weekend. I'm out of sorts today. I have a horrible headache and I got up really early because I got a new dryer finally. And so I'm tired. But we're going to talk about all that in just a moment. I want to share some new things that are available in the shop. If you are a fan of true crime, I've added some true crime items, which are also true crime is the theme for the Planner Girls United collab sale at the end of October. So we've got like this sheet of true crime quotes. We've got some true crime icons. So if there's a new podcast or new crime show or solve all the cases. And then we've got some true crime washi strips and some boxes. And then there's also some little quotes there as well. So these have been added to the shop and they're available now. So we've got our true crime items. So let's get into this budget. October. I kind of like gave myself a whole lot of additional goals for October. I'm really trying to get stuff done this month. So, let's go through the goals so far. For October, keeping with the goal of no credit card, I did use my credit card for a lift to and from to go see Hamilton. I started to say Hampton. It tells you how tired and out of it I am. To see Hamilton, because parking is not great in the area and it's kind of pricey as well. So, used a credit card for that, for Lyft, and paid it off. So I don't really consider that using the credit card. It was just a means of paying for the thing. It's not carrying a balance because of that. Tracking expenses were good on. Savings, my goal this month was $400. I've already surpassed that because my income has been really good this month. I forgot to look up where my Etsy sales are this month. Let me look real quick. Paying off $1,500 in debt is, well, let's go to the next thing. Paying off $500 on the Navy Federal credit card. I've paid $350. No, I've paid $400. So we're getting close. I probably will be at $1,500 or very close to it for paying off debt. My problem is adding debt in the form of Afterpay or Klarna. So here we are. It's just this thing. I think every month I think I'm gonna get over the Afterpay hurdle and I just don't. So we'll see. Etsy sales this month are at $1,250, so we're mid-month, halfway there. For our goal of $2,500 in sales. And remember, that is like gross sales. It does not include the fees to ship. It does not include the taxes. It does not include Etsy's fees for like listing and transaction and all of that. So typically that is a third that comes off of that. Pay taxes, I'm waiting for this PIN number to come in the mail, so I haven't done that. I want to do it electronically rather than mail something in. But it's ready to go when I get the little PIN number. Tires, haven't done. Oil change, haven't done. Glasses, haven't done. But I have the appointment next week for the glasses. And then dryer, check, because we did that today. Okay, so that is where we're at on goals and things to do. This is my month at a glance, what I have paid this month. Which we're in pretty good shape, almost everything. We've got probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 things to go. So that is where we're at on that. So for income for this month, I estimated that the income would be $8,165.75. That included my regular income from my full-time job, Etsy payments, and arduous pay, which I've talked about in the past. Is I'm an exempt employee, so I don't earn overtime, but we had this thing called arduous pay because of Cousin Roro and the extended hours that I had been working, and which I'm still working, but now there's no more arduous pay. So I got my final payment. I thought it would be about $1,750 after taxes. I think it coming at the end of the year actually helped benefit me in the amount of taxes that were taken, because they do the supplemental rates, so it's about 40% or so. But I actually ended up with $21.03.75. So income thus far, and we have 2 more payments from Etsy, has been $82.33.60, which is more than my estimate of $81.65.75, which is what has allowed me to make those extra debt and savings amounts. So that is that. So let's do real quick. I had $9 that I had talked about being left over from cash envelopes in September. I put that into my emergency fund cash envelope, which there's really no money in there. I usually just transfer money to my emergency fund electronically. But I do have a cash envelope for it. So I put the $9 that I had in cash in that envelope. I took $5 from that today to put towards my dryer. And then I took 100 PD over here doing extra. And then I took 170 from the 52-week savings challenge for the dryer. So it's kind of like what I had been saving for. Like the 52-week is my home fund. It wasn't as painful to use it as I thought it would be, because it was really in the back of my mind, like, I don't want to spend this money. I don't want to spend this money, which is why it has taken me so long to do it. Because if you will recall, my dryer stopped working around March or April. So we're talking 6 months. And I had the money 6 months ago. So got a really great deal. It's like a brand new dryer, pristine, like new condition, $175. I cannot complain. I actually had budgeted for it to be a little bit more than that. I was thinking actually double that. So I'm very happy. I'm already putting it to use. It's very quiet and I love it. And I'm washing all the things. Not that I wasn't washing things before, but I was washing things and hanging them outside or inside in some instances to dry, because our weather is warm here. But I think like all the pollen was really like further irritating my skin and exacerbating the skin issues that I already have. So I'm looking forward to drying things again, and hopefully that will help calm down some of the skin irritation that I am experiencing from hanging things outside to dry. So in any case, $175 for a dryer. Took it out of the 52-week savings fund, which had just over $1,000 in it. Now it has like, I think, $872. I'm okay with that. We'll check in on our cash envelopes in just a moment. And actually, so I did write down. So this month, so I had $1,094 at the beginning of the month with my 52-week. I'd added 50 of the 80 that I expected this month, and then I took away 170. So that gives me, now he's snoring, I can't. 1094 plus 50 minus 170, 974. And I still have another 30 to add, so I'll be back over 1,000. That makes me feel better. So far this month, emergency fund, I added $350. Car fund, I added 125. So like the next thing I need to do is go do tires. I'm not looking forward to it. I hate going to those places. So that's a whole nother video for another day though. I added 480 to my tax fund so far. I added 100 to my health fund, which is pretty much going to be a wash once I go get these glasses and use my benefit for the month, because I'm going to probably get the blue light reflecting, and it's an extra that I have to pay for. So I think it's like $75. So we'll have that. One thing I'm looking at is like my butcher bulk envelope. I think like the next couple of Etsy checks, I'm going to add maybe $40 each check to that, because I want to go buy one of their meat packages, a bulk package like I did probably like 6 or so months ago. It was probably longer than that. I don't know. I feel kind of antsy about groceries right now. The prices are really high. It's hard to find things, and this whole supply chain thing is worrisome to me. And I don't know if it's like media ridiculousness or if it's real. We're gonna see if it's real, because I ordered some things from out of the country for my sesh box, and I'm hoping that they come in the normal time that it takes for them to come, which is about 4 or 5 weeks. But I'm not as worried about that as I'm worried about supply chain as it relates to food. So I don't know. I got plenty of toilet paper and whatnot, but like, am I supposed to be stockpiling food? It's just like weird to me. So I want to go buy one of these meat packages. They're like, I think the least expensive one is like $99, and then they go up to like several hundred. I'm somewhere in the middle of the road there as far as like what I can actually store and what I think I like need. And that helps me with my grocery budget as well, not being as high because I'm not buying meat at the grocery store. So I think I'm going to do that for the next couple of checks, and then maybe at the beginning of November, just depending on what it's looking like, things are looking like as far as supplies. That's like everything that I've added extra to this month. So that is where we're at. I've done 50 of the 80 that is planned for this month in the 52-week savings challenge. And then for my Budget Mom savings challenge this month, it is the spin the wheel. So the first spin was $20. The second spin was $15. And I'm going to go ahead and do my third spin now for October 17th. Today is actually the 16th that I'm filming. But that is okay. So, let's see. Okay, that's middle of the road. Okay, so 15 for 10/17. So write that down. Put my little paper clip back. And all the pens in the world that I have, and I don't have a pen right now. It just makes no sense. Okay, so 15, we will add that to our savings challenge. And those are the only two that I'm doing right now. The other thing that I do is saving the $5 bills. So I will add another thing that I did. So, because I had to get up early and do the whole dryer thing today, I was like, let me make today productive. And so I went and recycled all of my cans and bottles and things, and that was $15, which I did write down, I think. Yes, I wrote down $15.05. But they gave me all $5 bills. I was going to use that for something I didn't need it totally, so it's not a horrible thing. But I was like, really? Because I had other plans. So my plans have been ruined. So I have $15, and I actually found a pen. I have not put it away yet. So $15 and $5 bills. And then after I went there, I went to the grocery store. And then I went to get something to eat. I went and got some nachos. And then she gave me back some $5 bills. I was like, you couldn't give me a 10? It's just like, really? Anyway, so I'm going to put this to my travel vacation fund now. Because at the end of the month, I will not remember where it came from or what I'm doing. Even with the best intent of making notes and labeling things. It's just better to do it now. So we'll do October 16th. We have 265. We're adding 15. That is 280. And we will put those in here. And that is that. Okay. And then at the end of the month, I will go through all my cash envelopes in my variable things like groceries and household and all those things, which we are going to go through the cash envelopes in just a minute to update. I just wanted to share so far this month for business expenses, and I'm going to like kind of cover this up because some of this is upcoming Sesh Box stuff, but I have spent $720 in it like mid-month on business expenses. So I'm hoping to turn that around and for it to be profitable, but goodness, it's a lot. So it impacted what I could put towards savings and debt, because I'm trying to cash flow business related items, I guess I will say. So let's talk about these cash envelopes and do our weekly check-in. So I just want to share on the Notique Slim Wallet. I really love it, but I feel like it is getting banged up in my bag. So I want to have like maybe a dust cover or something for it. Because it's just like around here, it looks bad to me, but it doesn't look bad. And I don't know, it may be the rogue color, the rogue lizard color, but I feel like it is just really getting banged up in my bag. So that was just my thoughts. So let's look at what we have for groceries. I went and bought like, and some of this I used a debit card for, but I went and bought like probably 42 liters of Pepsi. Do not judge me. My liver would thank you if you judge me though, but because they were 99 cents. So why not? Because I'd buy them if they were $2. So let's stock up. Anyway. Okay, so grocery, we started out with $200. And we are at 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, $100. Even though I'm not going to spend this $5. And I'm not going to do anything with it right now. At the end of the month, I will put it in the vacation fund. And the reason I do it at the end of the month is because, you know, should I run out of grocery money and I need to spend my $5 as a last resort, or $5s if there's more than one as a last resort, then I want the ability to do that. So that's grocery. Household, I still have the 20, so I have not spent anything out of the 20. Maybe I'll go get some toilet paper. I totally don't need anything, and I'm being sarcastic. Going back to that lack of supplies situation. Okay, so let me tell you my story about my dining out envelope. Y'all remember I did say I was putting in extra this month because we were going to see Hamilton, and so I wanted to be able to go out to eat. We went to Panda Express. It was like nothing fancy. So I gave myself 80 this month, and I had 77 at the beginning of the week. When I went and bought my first round of Pepsi, there was a gentleman in front of me who was an older gentleman, and he was, you know, paying with I guess like an EBT card, and he did not have enough money on his EBT card to, cover his groceries, which I want to say were less than $20. I think he had 16. And I just felt compelled to give him whatever he needed because one, it's like getting close to Thanksgiving and you just have that giving spirit. But I kind of do that anyway in certain situations. I'm not big on people like out on the street asking for money, but like his groceries were not things that I don't know, I shouldn't be judging people what people buy because here I am buying 22 liters of Pepsi, but they were not things that people don't need. He had like milk and bread, and he was like trying to pick things to put back, and I was like, no, you don't put anything back. What do you need? What do you need? So I took care of his grocery bill, and I took it out of my eating out, and it wasn't that much money. It was less than $5, so that might be when I count this. I say all that to say when I count this, so I might be why this envelope is out of sorts. And then the girl gave me back 5s today for my change, for my 20. So I've got 15 here in 5s. I guess I'm not going to eat out anymore. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I have 22 left over in eating out. And so like I said, I went and got some nachos today, and I did go to, yesterday I went to Togo's and I had a pretzel rami, and it was so delicious. So we need to just slow down on our dining out, especially considering we put in extra this month. And then last but not least, we have our gas envelope. I have not spent anything out of my bulk. I'm just kind of saving that up to go buy the meat. So we started with 110. And at the beginning of the week we had 70, and we still have 70 because I have not been going anywhere. So we're still doing good in our gas envelope. So that is my cash envelope check-in. And like right now we're like good. I don't need anything. I'm good on groceries. I just need to shop my refrigerator and pantry. And yeah, I just need to slow down, I guess, on the business expenses is where I'm really getting hit at. But I am going to, I would go take a nap, but I don't have any sheets on my bed because I'm using my new dryer. So I am going to go and, I think, wash my car in my driveway, and not pay for a car wash. And I am going to finish this laundry, and I am going to go create some new stickers for the collab sale that is 2 weeks away. And that is it for me this weekend. We're going to look at where we're at on this whole debt payoff for this month and see if we can fix the train and get it back on the track. But I think all in all, we're doing pretty good this month, and I am okay with where we're at. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and got some ideas for savings challenges, using cash envelopes, budgeting, and whatnot. And I will just add one final thought. I could have probably cash flowed a dryer or appliance, but having my sinking funds and my savings has really helped me not feel stressed out about having to go purchase appliances. So in June, I purchased the refrigerator. I had saved for it. I just purchased the dryer today. I had saved for it, and it was just like totally no skin off my back. That is the whole point of having the sinking fund and saving a little bit at a time, so when the big expenses come up, you don't have to stress about it. So I can't emphasize enough how amazing sinking funds are. If you don't use them, consider it. And also for me, the cash envelopes, I find it's harder for me to part with cash. So those areas that I tend to overspend, I like to use cash for. I don't overspend on gas, but the gas stations that are more nearby me, If you pay cash, it's a little bit less expensive than if you use a card because they pass that cost on to you. So that's why I do cash. But like household items, I overspend in that all day. Groceries, I will overspend on that all day. Eating out, I will overspend on that all day. So having the cash, and this is what I've allotted myself this month, really helps me to stay on track because it's harder for me to part with that cash. So just food for thought for you. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video and got some ideas for budgeting in your life. I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.